Welcome back to Dirt 5 Wild Spirits DLC. We've got 4 races for you today, and we start with Big City Lights at Manhattan Park Reverse, New York for an Ultracross event. Wolverine is starting us off. He'll be driving the Sodicars Racing BV6 of the X-Cross Raid class. Now, I don't remember when we last used this car, but he decided this was what he wanted to use. So we'll see how he gets on with that. And we do, according to the title, Smash Attack is back. That's the 3rd race in this episode, so we'll get to that in a little while. But first, let's start with the Ultracross event. Wolverine in the car. Can he bring home a decent result? Now, there is one particular corner of this track which is a nightmare. Wolverine isn't the most experienced person in a car. You know, he's a young lad who doesn't really know racing games. This is probably the first one he's really played. So watch out for that final corner. You'll see why once we get to it. But he started well. He's in the middle of the scrum of all the cars here, trying to battle his way through. It's a very close track, this one, so trying to get through the group is very difficult. Currently in 7th place. Very nice livery on the car that he picked as well. Right-hander coming, bounced off the car there into the barrier. He's going to get banged around and he's going to get turned. He did blame the other cars for that, but personally, I think that was his fault. He turned into the car next to him and just ended up being bounced around, and there's not much he could have done with that. So now he needs to play catch-up. Can he come back from this? He needs to. Let's see what he can do. So he's got the left-hander here. He's catching up. The car in 11th is just there. He should be able to overtake him here. This is the final corner, though, and you can see why it's a nightmare. It's really good for catching the cars ahead because they all slow down for it. But on the other hand, for someone that's inexperienced, that corner is probably one of the worst things they can come across. Let's see if he can get it right out these 3 laps. But currently, 6th place. In fact, although he's going deep for the corner, I don't think he's going to keep 6th. Just by a bonnet. He is just in 6th place. He's got the inside for the left-hander here as well. But he failed to brake for the left-hander and into the barrier. He's holding the position okay. He's got the inside for the next. So he's still in 6th place. 5 cars ahead of him are slightly out the picture in the minute. Just make out the back of him ahead of him. But he's got to hold off the rampaging cars behind. And he's got this dreaded corner coming up and he's really not sure about how to take. I'm trying to explain the best way. 2 cars are caught up there and he gets caught up after hitting them. Has to reverse backwards around the corner, try and get the car to turn and get going again. That's really messed his race up. He was doing really well until that point. I think if the 2 cars hadn't got stuck on the actual apex, he may not have panicked as much. But I think the minute he saw them, he kind of panicked, accelerated more than he should have done, and that caused the issue. But he's got himself back in 8th place. There are still positions to be gained in this race. There's still cars ahead of him he can overtake. Dropping down to 9th momentarily. Trying to go up the inside, but the car was in the way. Got the right-hander here. Not too badly through there. Better than he has done previously, to be fair. Going to go up the inside for this one. Can he get 5th? He is going to take 5th place. That's not a bad result, considering twice he's had to come back from far behind. He has 5th place. The final lap and the final corner of the race. Can he take this any better? Braking hard. And again, just getting caught up. He's got to get the car going again. He's lost the position. I think he's going to finish in 6th place. He is. It was just that final corner. He just misjudged it. I did try to explain the why do you take it better. He just couldn't quite get a handle on that corner. But a 6th place to start the episode off isn't too bad. And he came back from last several times. So, pretty happy. He's not a fan of that car. Let's put it that way. He decided afterwards it wasn't the car he should have picked. But there we go. 1 stamp in the bag. That's enough to continue on. So we don't have to worry about redoing it. So not a bad result. We would like to win, but these things happen. And we have had wins with Wolverine recently, which is brilliant. So I'm trying to keep his confidence high at this point. On to the next one. We have Off Piste at Everest Overlook, Nepal for a time trial event. Soldierboy's in the car for this one. He'll be driving the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution VI of the 90s rally class. This is a time trial event, so no commentary. We're going to see the fastest lap that we managed to do in the race, or in the 1 lap shootout. The track, tricky. Let's see how we can get on. So there we are. We are 0.6 seconds away from 3 stamps. I could have gone again, but the car was struggling around that track. I don't know if I made the right choice in car, to be fair. Normally that car is fantastic. I just struggled with that track for some reason. But 2 stamps in the bag, that's enough so far. And this is what the time was all about. It is back. The buy-in at Mesa Valley, Smash Attack A for Smash Attack event. Soldierboy's in the car. He is driving the Chevrolet Colorado ZRZ Bison of the pre-runner class. No commentary again. Can we get the Smash Attack? And can we get 3 stamps from it? Well, it's time to find out. The car is looking a bit worse for wear, but we have done it. 3 stamps in the Smash Attack. That's the way to do it. We rolled, we hit the car into the barriers, but we persevered, and 3 stamps in the bag. I don't know if that's our first 3 stamps in the Smash Attack, to be fair. It's definitely a tricky race, no doubt about that. Now, the final race of this episode is Date Palm Dash at Tinghir Reverse Morocco Stampede event. This is a track that is only just out in this DLC. Wolverine will see us out. He is driving the Jackson Adventurer of the Unlimited class. How will he do in this one? He's done the track normally. I'm not sure he's done the track in reverse yet, but Wolverine knows the track normally. Can he do it in reverse? Let's find out. Hopefully, the car's a good choice. That's my only worry. He chose the Jackson Adventure. I don't think it's a car he's used previously. Fancy something different, and this is what he went for. So let's see what he can do. Off the line pretty well. Acceleration really good there. Trying to get out of the way of the other cars ahead of him. Just trying to squeeze through the gaps. Already up to 9th place. Up the inside here. Trying to take any other positions. It's a long right-hander. Braking a little bit there, but he's okay. Still in 9th. He's got left-hander now. He's on the outside for the corner, which isn't ideal for him. He likes the inside. Trying to get around the inside again. Getting a bit spun out, but he's okay. Acceleration down momentarily into 8th place. But he's going to take the jump here in 9th. There is a car in his tail as well. Up the inside, he's going to get 2 positions up the inside, but it depends on his acceleration away. He's only actually going to get 1 come the end of it. The rocky water there, right-hander. Very deep for the right-hander. The car actually he banged into there helped him take the corner better than he would have done if he hadn't hit them. 5th place as it stands. He needs to keep going. He's doing really well so far. Up the hill we go. It's the right-hander. Kind of went too deep. He kind of didn't realise the corner was there till it's too late. It's always weird doing a track in reverse. That's the thing. It's getting used to it in a different way. He's currently in 7th place, 2 cars next to him, and he turned right there instead of going left. I'm not sure why. 8th place as it stands, 7th place now. Can he get 6th on the corner? Not quite. As the paint comes across, he's going to cross the finish line. No, for the start of lap 2. I think that's the finish line. Up to 5th place. I think the cars from 4th to 1st are way and gone. I don't think he's catching them. Very deep for the corner here. So the best result I think he can get is 5th. So now he needs to hold off the cars behind him. You can see them ahead of him over the jump. I don't think they're going to catch him, but you never know. There's always a chance they start fighting. Cars going past him left, right and centre, but he manages to hold position. Left-hander taken pretty well there. Right-hander to follow it and really held his position well. 5th place still. Right-hander, the cars are on his tail. He's got to really hold off these cars. Into the barrier though, that's a really poor corner. That's going to allow 5 cars to go past him, and now he's turned around as well. He caught the barrier, car hit into him, and he got turned completely round. That's not a good lap, that one at all. Through the sparks, he's going up the hill now. Right-hander, he's got to try and get some positions back if he can. I'm still hoping he gets a stamp here. Again, if he doesn't, it's another race we've got to redo. 12th place as it stands, and there's not going to be long left of this race. I think we're nearly at the end of this 2nd lap. The left-hander, you can see the cars ahead of him though. Right-hander now, he's caught them up pretty quickly as he finishes the lap 2, start of the final lap. Into 11th place as it stands. He's fighting his way through. He's determined to get something from this. 5th place would be ideal to get 5th place back after the mistake. Through the water he goes. Left-hander now crashing into the car ahead of him, but that slows him down enough to make the corner. The right-hander is on the outside. Can he squeeze through? He can. 7th place now as he approaches the jump. He's got a car straight on his tail now. Don't think he's going to gain. Oh, he has gained on the jump. Wow. Taken 2 positions on the exit of the jump. The right-hander. I think he's catching the cars in 4th. I think he is catching them, but it's not by much, and I don't think it's enough. Currently in 5th, cars on his tail. Left-hander catching the barrier there, very slow through there. Which is going to make the other cars really on him now. He's got to really focus. Up the hill he goes. The right-hander, he needs to hog the inside as much as possible here. Bit of a difference in turning there. Not sure why he went left a little bit during the right-hander. He's dropped down to 6th as it stands. 7th now. He needs to get some speed behind him. Can he get these 2 cars back? Braking nicely for the corner there. The right-hander coming up. He's going to go up the inside. Nicely done. And he's going to take 5th place on the final little bend. And that's not a bad result. I think the car choice may have been wrong. But he came back from last into 5th. I'm pretty happy with that. The top 4 cars were gone though. It was never going to catch those. I think that's a car choice issue there. I think the speed they had was just so much more greater. There are some 1,000 brake horsepower cars in the unlimited class. If you're not picking them because you think it's going to be a corner track, you're going to be at a disadvantage if it's not. They're not brilliant on corners, admittedly, but it's just weird, really weird to try and pick the right car sometimes. But that is it for today. We are done. 4 races, a smash attack that was fantastic in the end. Fantastic result. If you are enjoying this series or any content on the channel, don't forget to subscribe. A like on the episode does help. And ring the bell to not miss an upload. We're going to be back very soon with more Dirt 5 Wild Spirits DLC as we look to finish this series, hoping to get the Platinum on the way. We are very close to being finished. So hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you again soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.